Good evening, parents, students, and community. I'm Mr. Dukes, the principal here at Markham Elementary, and I am very happy and excited to welcome you to our Summer Virtual Academy Open House. We hope that this brief but certainly informative meeting will be an opportunity to give you an overview of the summer program we have in store. And if you do have any further questions, feel free to give us a call at the school. We are here every day, Monday through Thursday. So with summer resources, I'd like to speak to you very briefly about the different resources that are available for us to use during our online virtual academy. UFLI stands for University of Florida Literacy Initiative, and that is the training that our teachers have all received in order to implement research-based strategies that have been shown to help students improve their reading skills. Scholastic Literacy Pro is a partnership that we have with Scholastic online, which allows our students access to more than 40,000 books. In addition to that, we are also using GetEpic.com, which also gives our students access to over 40,000 books. And so between the two of those, we have nearly 100,000 books that our students will be able to access from online in order to make sure that they're being pushed and receive strong instruction. iReady is our online program which we use all during the year, and we also will be using it during this summer. Number one, to assess where our students are at the beginning of the summer, and then again at the end of the summer. And in between, they'll be doing practice assessments and practice work online as extra practice with you at home using iReady. We'll also encourage the use of Writing City and Vocabulary.com in order to strengthen the connection between reading to writing, and also the use of vocabulary, which is a key part of building reading skills. So what you see on this page is our daily schedule, and this really shows you the day laid out in terms of what our teachers and students will be doing. From 9 to 9:30 a.m. really does not engage the students, but that's our teachers' time to plan and prepare for the day, and students begin with them at 9:30. You can see the list of activities that are there, from their greetings, moving into their whole group guided instruction, moving then into their reviewing their assessing programs such as Spelling City, Writing City, Vocabulary, and iReady, and then moving into their iReady or their second part of their small groups, and then a wrap up at the end of the day, and teachers giving students some activities to work on their own after the day ends at 12:15 for the students. Teachers continue with office hours from 12:15 to 1:30, and that's an excellent time for you as a parent or a community member to know that teachers are available to be reached out to if you have any questions or concerns that we need to address. Another piece that I'm excited to bring to you is our newsletter. We do a monthly newsletter during the year to our parents and community, and during the summer we're also going to have a weekly newsletter to give you updates and tips on what's going on around the school and around the district. The first newsletter you should have received today with your welcome message that came out reminding you about this open house, but you'll also receive one every week sponsored by our summer coordinator, Miss Wanda Ponder. Another important part of our summer academy that we're very excited about is our weekly author spotlight. Our summer coordinator, Ms. Wanda Ponder, introduced the concept of the multiple books through themes, and Peter H. Reynolds' collection is the theme that we're utilizing this summer, and it's a huge opportunity for us to connect social emotional learning into the atmosphere during the summer. So throughout the weeks, you'll see our students being able to get exposure to these different books. You'll see the different titles of the books, and they cover a lot of different topics regarding social emotional learning, which we think will be great for our students. They'll be able to access these books through our Scholastic Literacy Pro, through GetEpic.com, and you can also even expose them to these books by going to YouTube and allowing them to experience the read aloud experience. So a great opportunity that we're excited to bring to our summer academy. Just a few tips for you parents as we navigate the summer. Reminder to make sure that you have a space for learning, a special spot somewhere in your house, whether that's a special desk or whether that's a special chair at the table, or whether it's just a special spot where your child is able to learn. We want to encourage children to be able to get up and not lay in bed, sleep, and try to work on the computer, but actually get up and either sit up in a place that's their own, or a place with their special blanket, or a place where they can focus on the learning and make it an opportune time to just stay focused. Make sure that you as a parent that you're monitoring what they're doing on the computer. Whether you're there or whether a cousin or a sister or brother is there, just have them checking in to see what they're doing while the teacher's monitoring them as well. Give them digital recesses. We'll encourage our teachers to give them brain breaks during the lesson, but also don't expect your child to be on the computer all day throughout the entire day. We want to have time to take a break from the digital aspects and work on social aspects and talking with you and sharing what they've read and what they've learned that day with you. FaceTime with teacher interaction is something that students will get every day as a part of summer reading. And we want you to stay connected through the students' progress. So have them share with you what they're doing on iReady, and you can look and see how they're progressing with that. Have fun while learning. We want to encourage you to know that the intention of summer reading is not for it to be work, 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 but it's to expose our children to improving their reading skills while enjoying what they're doing. And lastly, keep in mind we're all in this together. We know there are a lot of things going on outside of what's going on in this small digital world of learning, and in the world and in your world, in your families every day. So we want to stick together with this and talk about what's going on and express any concerns you have to us so that we can continue to support you and support your child in being successful. And as we prepare to wrap up, just a reminder here of some engaging activities, things that you can do on a daily basis or a weekly basis in order to encourage your child to make reading a natural part of learning. Playing bingo games where your child gets to be the person that reads off the different letters or the numbers or the game that you're playing. Name that character where you read a book and then you describe or talk about the characters in the book. Encourage your child to maybe do a live book report where they illustrate or act out some of the things they've read in the book. I'm an author time where your child gets to write a book or to verbally tell you about a story that they've created themselves and just read and just say it or tell it to you. And then gaining points is about you just paying attention to what they're doing, what they're being successful at, and giving them praise for all that, because that's the biggest thing to encourage children to be successful. So that wraps up this very brief welcome and introduction to our Summer Online Virtual Academy. I want to thank Ms. Wanda Ponder, who is our summer coordinator. I am Mr. Shedrick Dukes, your principal, and we're now going to transition to our teachers. So here at this time is when you're going to get to meet your teacher. So what we're going to ask you to do, parents, is to have your scholar to log on to either their Teams or Zoom session, whichever way they normally access their child, their teacher on a daily basis. We want you to have them to go ahead and log in, and your child's teacher is going to be there waiting to give you a brief introduction and overview of what it looks like when your child engages with them on a daily basis online. So on this end, coming from my office, I want to say thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you for entrusting your child to us, even through the virtual world. Please know that we are here for you. And if there's anything else we can do to support you throughout the summer, we look forward to helping you out with that and helping your child to be a total success. Have a great night. Don't forget to shift over to the Zoom or Teams.